Any words for the peanut gallery?
Mosquitoes are horrible. Don't come here.
Well,
it's a great little park. It's cheap. It's a good place, except the mosquitoes are so horrendous. Unless there's snow on the ground, don't come here. Stay away.
what happened? Oh, the mosquitoes are back because we're walking back to the RV park. You got like 20 of them. They found us.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. I got it on video.
Okay, I'd like to say two things about this. Number one, whoever designed these sewer hookups like this so it sticks out of the ground like a foot has obviously never been RVing. If they have been RVing and they've actually emptied a black tank or a gray tank before, they would know that this is stupid. Number two, understanding gravity. Do you see the way the hose goes up and down and up and down, and it's like a roller coaster at the amusement park? Yeah, that's not going to work. If you're going to put boards under it, you need boards under it the whole way. You need a caterpillar or something under it to keep it all raised up so your stuff goes from here all the way down to there instead of up, down, up, down, up, down. This is a disaster. So you can see that the drain is up off the ground, so this is one way to use leveling blocks. What's going on today in Independence, Iowa?
Today we are getting to check out a Frank Lloyd Wright house.
And who is Frank Lloyd Wright?
I think he was this architect that liked to do his houses in modern styles. Like, they didn't really make any sense, right? That's all I know about it.
I don't know either. We'll find out.
But we're excited to find out because we've heard all the hoopla or whatever about his houses and stuff, and there's one just down the road, so we're gonna go check it out.
And it's free.
Yes, it is free, and it's in a state park. I think the family donated the house, so
yep.
I'm excited about it.
And most of the state parks in Iowa are free.
Yes.
And we're one of only 3 that are open to the public.
So some of them are people still living in, or
yes,
are they just...
most of them are private homes.
Oh, wow.
If you go to Mason City, there's the Park-In Hotel where you can stay. That's the last Wright surviving hotel building.
Wow. In Iowa or
yeah,
period?
Well, in period.
Really?
And that's in Mason City.
Okay.
And it was restored a few years back, so it was open to the public to stay. And you know, it used to be a hotel and bank building combination when Wright built it.
Right.
So it's really did a nice job, but so Mason City's that's a great place to go if you're getting that part of the state. Up north, where Clear Lake is, the largest lake in the states there too.
Well, there's clearly a lot more in this state we have to do yet.
Yeah.
We're getting a little cold this time of year, but
Yeah, we have more than corn and soybeans. It's kind of hard to not, I mean, that's all you see, a lot of when you're driving,
oh, there we go.
It's a Usonian home, which is the kind of architecture Wright's building from the 1930s into the 1950s. And Usonian homes were intended to be an affordable structure for middle-class families. Often that didn't happen, largely because Wright could not keep to a budget. And this was treated more like a deluxe guest bedroom.
Wow.
So they had visitors, so
Yeah.
they could stay in
And they had
here.
frequent visitors, and so this maid's quarters has a bathroom unit in the rear. There's also a telephone installed in it. This is an exceptionally important part of the architecture, even though it's a small thing. Wright has his initials on there. And what he would do sometimes is give a signature tile to properties in which he was exceptionally pleased at the turnout.
Oh.
And here at Cedar Rock, he has full control over most aspects of what's going on here.
Wait. I am so sorry to interrupt y'all, but please look below and see if you're subscribed so you can join us every week. Now back to the show.
Entryways with Wright are typically rather dark, low ceiling height. And so the same thing is happening here at Cedar Rock. It's Wright's view that entryways didn't have to be grand because you're simply coming into the home, greeting the homeowner and hanging up your coat, and then going into the main part of the house.
Huh.
And so characteristically, you have the low ceiling height. The glass here is nothing exceptional. It really is just scraps of glass from the Corningware Company out of New York. And so what he's doing here is simulating the appearance of a stained glass window using chunks of colored glass.
Well, that's different.
And then adds a little color here in this otherwise
I really
sort of
like
dark
it.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the garden room.
Oh, this is bright.
I mentioned outside that the house is 1,800 square feet, so half of that square footage is out here.
Wow.
So this is the primary entertaining, living, dining, and so on. The garden plants, they are tropical plants. These are plants that were placed here in 1950 when the home was built.
I like his use of light.
Yeah. It's also a natural air conditioning system here in the home. We have windows in the clerestory which can be open, and we have them open, and we have the doors that go all the way around the garden room. So when we have the doors open and the windows are open, we get a pretty good flow of air through the home and keep it relatively comfortable. Kitchens, again, are quite different under Wright's construction. He simply called it the workspace. And his attitude was that you simply are preparing meals here, so you didn't have need for a large space.
Right.
You're not entertaining guests here, and so there's no need for the large islands and so forth that people do nowadays. But here we have a much higher ceiling now, and then a skylight that could be opened up for ventilation. Wright referred to the hallway as the gallery. And so it's a relatively dark space, but again, the attitude being that you didn't need a well-lit hallway. So lighting is limited to the casement windows and the bulbs that we have in the boxes down through here. But for 50 feet along the wall here, this is the storage for the home. So this replaces that basement and attic situation. This particular bathroom unit, we have three: the maid's quarters, the guest bathroom, and then this is the master bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
This particular bathroom unit was manufactured in the 50s as the company doing so was trying to sell it to the new homes that are going up post-war America. The problem is most Americans view this, it looks like something out of an RV in today's terms, or a train car or a cruise ship from the 1950s. So it was not a popular bestseller because people just didn't look like it belonged in the new homes. But for the Walters, they liked it and it worked well for them. So we have the wash basin with the faucet and hot and cold running water. And then to use the toilet, you need to pivot the sink over like so.
Oh.
And we have the toilet paper dispenser and place for medications and so forth. And that cabinet.
That's very practical.
And then to drain the sink, it has to be in this position so it drains into the bathtub and not all over the floor.
Cool. That's neat.
So you want us to go this way?
What is the master?
Wow.
Again, like the other bedrooms in the garden room, we have the natural light available with the bevel glass and the window and the door and so on. A fireplace that adds to the home, but this fireplace was very, very difficult to use, and Will Walter eventually gave up using it, so it becomes more of a decorative feature of the bedroom than a functional fireplace.
What are you making?
Chicken chili.
It takes chicken, pinto beans, which we use non-salted or no salted pinto beans, corn, rotel, and cream cheese.
And also cumin, chili powder, and ranch.
That's right. And we just mix it all up, except for the cream cheese, and cook it in our Ninja Foodi. And then we just use it for, and then we add the cream cheese at the end after we shred the chicken, and then we have it with burrito wraps.
Yep.
So this is the chicken chili. Like we said, it's just cream cheese, pinto beans, corn, rotel, chicken, cumin, ranch powder,
and chili powder.
and we wrap it up in a wrap, and it's so good. That's what it looks like in the bowl. And this is our second meal with it now, and we do it all in our Ninja Foodi. I guess I scared something. Y'all, this is Iowa. It is more than corn fields. Look at this. They have stones and, what is it, limestone and bluffs.
This reminds me of Wisconsin.
Yeah, and this is Iowa.
Can you believe this is Iowa?
This is crazy. This country has so much beautiful land to see. Each state has something pretty to see. Wow, this is so cool. And this is Iowa. I can't believe this is Iowa. We're at the Backbone State Park, and we're on the East Lake Trail. It does remind me of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, Iowa again. Hello. It's not just cornfields, y'all. And I know I keep saying that, but this is unbelievable. Just amazing. Just try not to hit the highlights of each state like that. Dig deep into what you can find, and we only heard about this state park because we went to the Frank Lloyd Wright house and they told us about it, how amazing it was, and they were not kidding. And we get to do all this because we live the RV life. Now we're gonna sound like Jerry. I love RV life.
And if you haven't seen his channel, you should check it out.
Yes, he has a very good channel, and he just puts you in a good mood no matter what he's doing. So, Matthew, do you love RV life?
Yes, I love RV life. And I like finding things that you never knew existed.
This is amazing. This is like, what, 20 miles, 25, 30 minutes from Independence, Iowa, which we had never heard of until a week ago.
says we've gone 1.3 miles.
All right, y'all, we'll check in with you later. We got to get going, but we're just admiring the beauty. I mean, we're trying to do cardio, but we're trying to admire this beauty too. It's amazing.
All right, y'all, we keep saying this, and this is totally out of our own ignorance, but we cannot believe this is Iowa. We think of Iowa as nothing but farm fields. There's lots of farm fields in Iowa, but this is just amazing.
That's probably going to be my word for 2021 is amazing.
You heard it here first.
So y'all, we have the All Trails app, and I don't know if you can tell, but see this trail offshoots. It can go up there, and we looked at All Trails and it told us to go this way. I'm telling you, it has been a lifesaver. If it wasn't for All Trails, we would be lost.
Because as beautiful as this trail is, they do a terrible, awful job of marking it because there are almost no markers except at the trailheads.
And it's not just at this state park. This is like, I don't know, the second or third one we've been to, maybe more. And they're all like that because people create these offshoot trails and they're not marked, and you're like, well, where do we go?
Mm-hmm.
We were working and I look like a hot mess, and it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then our computers just went black. Well, our monitors did, and then like our air conditioner stopped working. Does that mean the RV park lost power?
No, there was a code on the surge guard. Our apparently we lost power because something weird happened with their power, and our surge guard protected us from it. But since we have 400 amp hours of lithium batteries, we didn't know. We just kept going. The AC was running. This probably happened hours ago, like many hours ago. So we've been running the AC, we've been running our computers, we've been running all the lights we wanted to. Everything's been going full blast. It probably happened, just after lunch. And now it's 5 o'clock, and everything went dead because our batteries have a built-in 20% in order to increase the longevity. So when it gets down to 20%, it says bye-bye, shut everything down. But I have to look up the codes that I found.
Okay.
Fast forward till today. The RV park did call the power company who is responsible for taking care of the electric in this little RV park. It's a city-run park. It's not private, it's public. So they came out. What they did see is both of the plugs needed to be replaced, and that's probably what tripped our surge guard in the first place. It lost the ground. And in fact, our neighbor's plug, it's a shared pedestal. You know what we think about shared pedestals. But anyways, it's a shared pedestal, and our neighbor's plug was even worse than ours. They just hadn't lost power. So they fixed it, they replaced it, and everything's good right now. And they even said that after they close this fall, they're supposed to tear everything up, rip out all the electrical lines, and relay all new wire, and they're going to put in new pedestals and bring everything up to modern technology. So that's good for them.
We do have a solar system, and we did contact our solar company to see if there's a way. What is it? Is it Victron?
Yeah.
If there's a way there can be a notification sent to our phone whenever we lose shore power, so we're not, draining our batteries without knowing about it. And they said right now, no. So hopefully in the future, Victron will get that out.
Hey, if y'all like today's video, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one.
And show us some love and give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. We love your comments, and subscribe.
See you next time.
Bye.